Hey there, stampers and crafters. I'm Tami from stampwithtami.com, and love is in the air today. I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful love card. And I really wanted to play with the new Botanical Gardens bundle that's in the new Occasions catalog. I got really excited about it. So I kind of combined a little love theme here with the framelits and just came up with a real wow. I love, love, love this card. And look at this edge. Super cool, right? All right, let's take a closer look at it and I'll show you how to make it. And here is our beautiful card up close. Just absolutely gorgeous. And it really is easy to do. I'm going to show you a simple trick so that you can do almost all of your cutting in one sweep. And isn't this leaf edge awesome? So very, very cool. Okay, we're going to start with that. For this project, as well as all of the products that I'm going to be showing today, on my blog, simply by going to this URL or clicking in the link in the description below, or if you're on YouTube, just click right on this video. This is Early Espresso cardstock, and I'll be using the Botanical Blooms stamp set and the Botanical Builders framelits, which you can purchase together as a bundle and save 15% or individually. This is the Sizzix Big Shot die cut machine and the magnetic platform. Now, taking the card base, and I'm actually going to do this upside down so the leaves are on the outside. Just line up the die with the edge of the card, place one cutting pad on top and crank it through. And that is all there is to this beautiful edge. And a little tip, when you're using these intricate dies, I take a dryer sheet or two and run the dies through the Big Shots on the dryer sheet, and that kind of primes them up a little bit. It makes everything pop right out of them. Okay, while we've got the Big Shot out, the next step is to cut out all of our flowers. The stamp set is a two-stepper, so it's got these veins that you stamp inside the leaf. I'm actually not going to stamp the leaf. I'm just going to stamp the vein before I trim out the leaf. And I'm using Mossy Meadow on some Pierre Pizzazz. I'm just doing one because the other ones I don't think show as much, so I'm just doing the largest leaf. Okay, we're going to cut all of the flowers at the same time. This is some pink pirouette with the largest flower. I've got the 3 smaller flowers on Mellow Mambo, 2 inserts on soft suede, and the leaves all go on Pierre Pizzazz. And I'm going to line the largest leaf up over the stamped image. This is magnetic platform cutting pad, cardstock dies, and a cutting pad on top. And crank the whole thing through at once. See how quick that was? If you do the dryer sheet trick first, you only have to do that really once, and then you can continue using these for a long time before you have to do it again. And these guys all, see how they just pop right out? The one that I found I still needed to pop out even after the dryer sheet was this one because it's very, very detailed. When that happens, just take your paper piercer and pop a couple of these holes. That's what they're there for. And that just peels right out. Now how quick and easy was that, right? They all go through at once. I did a little sponging on the pink pirouette flower and on the 2 bigger leaves. And I just took some Melon Mambo ink for the pink pirouette and did the top edges just to really make it pop, and the Mossy Meadow for the edges of these bigger leaves. Now before we assemble, I am going to do some heat embossing. We're going to emboss the word love from the Watercolor Words stamp set. Love this. I wanted to make it a Valentine's-y card since it's getting close to Valentine's Day, but you could swap this for another greeting. So I'm stamping that in Versamark ink, which is a watermarking ink pad, but it's also going to stay sticky a little bit longer, which holds the embossing powder. So I've just folded a piece of scrap paper from my printer in half. Just going to stick that underneath here to catch the excess embossing powder. And I'm using silver embossing powder on this. Pouring that right over the top. See how it just sticks to the word love. Flick off the excess really good and pour this excess right back in the jar. These guys will last forever. Next we've got our heat emboss tool. And we're just going to hold that over until it starts to melt the powder. Can you see that? This is so cool. This is one of my favorite things. Love it! And to complete the card, we're going to do some assemblies. So for the pink pirouette insert, I'm just using some snail adhesive, which is double-sided tape. And that's going to go right up against the edge. Again, the measurements are on my stampwithtami.com blog. And this big flower I am attaching with a Stampin' Dimensional to make it pop up in the upper left. The rest of the flowers I'll be attaching with Stampin' Up's mini glue dots. So I'm literally just sticking the leaves and flowers right to the glue dot and then sticking them right to the card. So that way you don't have to stick them to your finger first and get your fingers all sticky. So I'm just sliding the leaves underneath, and then I'm going to attach the center thingamadoodles. Is thingamadoodle a word? I don't know. We might need to add that to Tami's dictionary. Thingamadoodle. It's a thingy that goes in the middle of the flower. There. Isn't that beautiful? These stamp sets and framelits are just so awesome. And get this. These are botanical garden jewels. They're actually made to coordinate with the stamp set and the framelits. And they just stick on with a mini glue dot right in the center of this largest flower. And you stick that on and bam! Wow! Wow! Wow, that is just such a cool, cool card. You can get all of these measurements in the downloadable PDF and all of these supplies and quick links simply by going to my blog at this URL. And be sure to sign up for my newsletter there if you're not already on it, because I send out free card tutorials in it every week, exclusive to my newsletter. Thanks for joining me today.